is a nation without representation? What is a nation without representation? I'm the 5%, not a 10% amazing.
All praise is due to Allah, and that's a blessing. 360 degrees of the ball. All praise is due to Allah, and that's a blessing. 360 degrees of the ball. More righteous, more righteous, all praise is due to Allah, and that's a blessing. 360 degrees. More righteous, more righteous, all praise is due to Allah, and that's a blessing.
Peace to Allah's mighty 5% nation of God's and earth, to all the human families on the planet Earth. We bid you a love, peace, happiness, and a high salute. I am DJ KY's Allah, aka Kato, the Black Superhero. Welcome to the hottest, the baddest, the number one podcast there is. And you get here, you know you here with Real2reel360. All right, we got a definite dynamic episode for y'all today. So without further delay, I'm gonna bring on my co-host with the most doing this thing that he always do. Y'all know who he is. He really needs no introduction. But for the way he does and things he do, it's always guaranteed. Ladies and gentlemen, my brother in the building. Let's go, Mr. PhD.
Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Sure enough.
But who am I?
Joshua Law.
Who am I?
Joshua Law.
I can't hear you.
Joshua Law. Mr. PhD.
Peace to all our followers, likers, and subscribers. Thank y'all for tuning in again with Real2reel360. We locked and loaded today, man. I'm going to tell you, this brother right here, man, I was following him on TikTok for a hot minute.
Yeah, okay.
The music was fire. So I had to bring him on, man. So, okay, man, come on, bring in my boy, man, Loverboy. Bo, what's good with you?
Let's get it right here.
Yo, what up, y'all? How y'all?
All right,
What's going
what's
on,
good?
brother? How you making it, man?
And everything is great, man. I'm glad to be living, man. Can't complain at all.
Hey, if you don't mind, man, could you introduce yourself to all our followers, likers, and subscribers?
My name is Loverboy Vo, singer-songwriter, producer from Durham, North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this for a very long time. Recently just entering the Southern Soul realm, man, and I must say I love it over here, and I ain't going nowhere no time soon.
Yeah.
So, how long
Yo,
have
Ja,
you been producing music? Huh?
I'm gonna be right back, man. I'm gonna change my shirt. I'm looking like Ghost right now. You'll probably be right back, y'all.
All right. So, how long you been producing?
Well, I've been doing music. I've been doing music for like 20 years now. Yeah, 20 years, man. You know what I'm saying? And I started off just, you know what I'm saying, playing around, trying to find my sound, and then that was like at 18, you know what I'm saying? And then took some years and getting myself, you know what I'm saying, all the way together, you know, dropping projects here and there. And then, you know what I'm saying, finally, like, probably like within the last 10 years, man, been going crazy, making a buzz in every way I can in the music game.
So, as far as music is concerned, what genre of music did you start out with?
I started off always been R&B, you know what I'm saying? Always been R&B, you know what I'm saying? Down to myself as well as writing. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to writing, I'm everywhere, man. Country, gospel, rap, wherever I can fit in at, you know what I'm saying? But solely myself as an artist, definitely R&B. Up until this year, February this year, I dropped my first Southern Soul song, Favorite Eater, and it went crazy, man.
Now, what was it about Southern Soul that made you want to step into that area, that, you know what I'm saying, that genre of music?
Well, the thing I like about Southern Soul is the rawness in Southern Soul. You know what I'm saying? It's like with R&B and different other genres, it's like certain stuff that you got to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Or you got to ride the wave. With Southern Soul, I like it because it's like you can really be yourself and you can talk about real situations that everybody's gonna be able, you know what I'm saying, connect with. Also, it reminds me so much of just the old singers, you know what I'm saying? Even though they want Southern Soul, you know, Teddy Pendergrass, Bobby Womack, like it fits in that category, you know what I'm saying? Johnny Taylor, like the blues, like everybody that was just really like putting soulful music out, you know what I'm saying? And was really speaking your life, you know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I love about blues and Southern Soul is that most records, you know what I'm saying, tend to hit you right in the chest, you know what I'm saying? It's like because you can relate.
Man, what's going on? Peace to Lady Shay Williams out of H-Town. Angela King out of North Carolina. TNT girls, baby. What's going on with you? But when it comes down to the music itself, what what is the inspiration to make you write a certain song?
What is the inspiration to write certain songs?
Yeah.
So the way I kind of do things is like most of the time, my first process in mind when it comes to writing a song is what's the name of the beat. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to feel where the producer was thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if he named it, you know what I'm saying, Red Boots. You know what I'm saying? It's like instantly, all right, I'm trying to channel like what we finna talk about, or I'm gonna try to make a way to say this Red Boot somewhere in the song.
Yeah.
Then secondly, you know, sometimes producers don't name beats. So what I like to do is I got a concept folder in my phone, and it's like a day to day, man. I'm just walking around any conversations I have, you know what I'm saying, or just day to day life, you know what I'm saying. If I hear something that I feel like might be a dope concept, I write it down. So for those moments where I can't think of something off the name of the beat, I go to my folder and I see, you know what I'm saying, all right, what we gonna talk about today. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's kind of like writing period is easy when it's coming from a place of truthfulness. You know what I'm saying? Like when you gotta really like live somebody else's life, that's when it continues to be hard. You know what I'm saying? But when you just speaking about the real joys of life or the sorrows of life, you know what I'm saying, it tends to come easy.
Most definitely. Shout out to Family Beef Fleet Nation is in the building. Ike
Yeah,
Dirty,
Ike
what's going on,
Dirty.
my brother? You know what I'm saying?
King Kendrick, Mr.
King
Come
Kendrick,
Get It himself is in the building
yes,
too, man.
sir.
What up?
Come get it himself, and you know it's TNT, baby. Now, I ain't gonna even hold, and I can't even hold it back because, man, what was? Let's talk about my favorite eater. What made you
Yeah.
write that joint, man?
So it's crazy because like Candy Liquor was always one of those songs that I heard when I was growing up that is like, you know, my mama won't trying to let me sing. You know what I'm saying? It's like you play the song and they tell you cover your ears. So it's like it was a couple songs that always was them songs that was like, you don't even know what you're talking about, you can't sing that. But at the same time, it's like Candy Liquor was a hit. You know what I'm saying? So one day I was just literally like, I'm like, I want to flip something Southern Soul. And I was just trying to figure out what I could flip. And literally, I just, you know what I'm saying, I was listening to Candy Liquor, and I'm like, boom, we're going to turn this into favorite eater. Because, I mean, the modern day Candy Liquor is a favorite eater, you know what I'm saying? And every woman, no matter if you're straight or gay, you want somebody to be that eater. You know what I'm saying? And it don't matter if you're straight or gay, you want to be somebody eater. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, with that being said, it's like, it was a no-brainer, man. And, you know, for men with us, it's like, baby, this what it is right here. You know what I'm saying? Every word is the truth. So yeah, man, it flowed crazy. You know, I did it and I just posted it like I posted it on TikTok just like, you know, just for the hell of it. You know what I'm saying? Because the Southern Soul wave was like, you know, blowing up. And so I just posted it and just see how people was gonna take to it. And instantly it went viral. And I was like, I told my manager, I'm like, yo, we gotta go ahead and drop this, bro. And I'm talking about like literally I previewed it maybe like the 13th or 14th of February, and then we literally ended up dropping it a week later on the 21st of February, and then I mean that shit just went through the roof, man.
Shout out to Queen Belinda, Peace Queen,
Yeah, yeah.
Jessica Blade, you know what I'm saying? Big Cuddy,
Big
what's
Cuddy in
good?
the building.
And Sean, what's that? Well, I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm gonna let you right here, man, because I'm gonna tell you, I've been rocking with it.
Yeah,
So,
Will love to wake you every morning refresh your energy. Then double back when it's nighttime. Your love's all I need. I don't care if you got a man. No. Bet he can't do what I can. He can't do it like me, baby. We love to lick you up, beat it down. I'm the type that always go the extra round. Any time of day, girl, I need it now. I ain't scared to drown. You should let me be. Your favorite eater, girl. I just wanna be 8 days a week. Your favorite eater, girl. If it remind me of summer, mama mac and cheese, I'ma clean the whole plate. I need seconds, please. Say grace before I eat it. Let me take a knee. First, I gotta thank God for the meal. You can sit on my face. I don't care if I can breathe. It's the way I wanna leave this place. And all that's left to say, give me a little taste. We love to lick you up, beat it down. I'm the type that always go the extra round. Any time of day, girl, I need it now. I ain't scared to drown. You should let me be. Your favorite eater, girl. I just wanna be 8 days a week. Your favorite eater, girl.
That song is so nice. I got to play
Crazy.
it twice. I got to play it twice.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out Jason Rental in the building.
Yes,
Yeah.
William Frazier in the house. Peace, peace.
We love to wake you every morning to refresh your energy. Then double back when it's nighttime. Your love's all I need. I don't care if you got a man. No. Bet he can't do what I can. He can't do it like me, baby. We love to lick you up, beat it down. I'm the type that always go the extra round. Any time of day, girl, I need it now. I ain't scared to drown. You should let me be. Your favorite eater, girl. I just wanna be 8 days a week. Your favorite eater, girl. If it remind me of summer, mama mac and cheese, I'ma clean the whole plate. I need seconds, please. Say grace before I eat it. Let me take a knee. First, I gotta thank God for the meal. You can sit on my face. I don't care if I can breathe. It's the way I wanna leave this place. And all that's left to say, give me a little taste. We love to lick you up, beat it down. I'm the type that always go the extra round. Any time of day, girl, I need it now. I ain't scared to drown. You should let me be. Your favorite eater, girl. I just wanna be 8 days a week. Your favorite eater, girl.
Crazy, man. Number one thing people complain about, they'd be like, man, it's too short. I'm like, my bad, man.
Hey, that's how you keep them in. That's how you keep them in limbo. Keep them
That
away.
replay value.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mr. Jim Star, what's going on? What's going on?
Peace. Keon from Gardner, what's going on with you, man? Hey, Misunderstood is in the building, man. Much love to y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in with Real
Yeah,
to Real
yeah.
360. Yo, I tell you, when it come up like musically, who were some of your inspirations that you looked up to growing up?
Well, one of my aliases, I call myself Lil Ruffin. You know what I'm saying? So David Ruffin. You know what I'm saying? Teddy Pendergrass. One of my writing names is Lover Pendergrass. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Al Green, Motown, the whole Motown era, man. It was like, growing up, it's like my 13th birthday. My grandma bought me Temptations' Greatest Hits. You know what I'm saying? It's like I ain't really want to listen to the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I really wanted to channel into the old music. I got an old soul, so it's like when you listen to my soul music, it's like you can really feel, you know what I'm saying, what I'm trying to say. I know I haven't got like too much Southern Soul out yet, you know what I'm saying? I dropped 2 records this year, but I'm dropping probably like 2-3 albums next year, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I've been working a lot for this year, just trying to, you know what I'm saying, perfect my sound. So when I start dropping next year, you know what I'm saying, a lot more people will be able to hear the actual sound, man. But it's like I'm trying to blend, you know what I'm saying, my R&B background with the Southern Soul, you know what I'm saying, sound, and just give something different, man, you know what I'm saying, something that everybody else ain't doing.
Now, coming up, how did you learn how to write and how did you learn how to produce music?
Well, the crazy thing is I've always been a writer, man, you know what I'm saying, even back to like grade school, man, always getting A's in writing because it's like I just always had a visual mind. So it's like whenever something put in front of me, I'm able to, you know what I'm saying, brainstorm and just come up with crazy ideas with whatever we talking about. So writing always been a thing of my my life. When it comes to production, I don't actually like make beats, but when I say I produce, it's because it's like, you know what I'm saying, I'm able to bring everything together to make the right whatever we need. You know what I'm saying? If this guy over here, all right, he make the drums good, cool. He make the guitar good, cool. I got the vocals, you know what I'm saying? So when I say produce, I mean so far as like producing actual records more so than beat making, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've been like I said, I've been doing music for like 20 years. So it's like, I got my 10,000 hours in.
Now, your very first the very first song that you ever recorded, what was that experience like?
The very first song I ever recorded was a song called Voicemail. And it was about it was about basically like calling a girl and like leaving a voicemail on her phone. You know what I'm saying? It was like I ain't gonna lie. When I first recorded, I'm like, "What is the one? We out of here." But looking back, listening to it now, I'm like, "Well, I hope nobody ever find this." You know what I'm saying? But it was definitely dope, man. You know what I'm saying? From there, you know what I'm saying, I just kept growing and just, trying to get it together. And like from my first record to me actually like having it all together, and I still ain't got it all together. But for me to be in a comfortable spot to where I think I got it all together probably was like maybe like 4 years ago. So it's like, the other 15 to 17 years took time to just, grow, practice, be around the right people, and you know what I'm saying, just learn the game.
Now, so far, what is it that you learned about being in music um, that has helped you so far?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that question?
What is it that you've learned so far about music that has helped you so far?
Um, one thing I think goes to like, it don't matter, and this is something that I've learned, and I mean it's been put to the test several times when it comes to songwriting and emotions. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and not even really the songwriting part, but when it comes to actually vocal producing a record, a lot of times people lack emotion. You know what I'm saying? So one thing that I've always learned, like when you listen to Teddy Pendergrass and he told them to turn off the lights, it's like you knew you better go turn off the lights. You know what I'm saying? Because when he's saying turn off the lights, it's like you felt it. You know what I'm saying? And something as simple as turn off the lights. It's like you felt it, you know what I'm saying? So it's something as simple as me saying, if it remind me of Mama Mac and Cheese, it's like everybody always, everybody, like it's still a lot of people that think I'm talking about food. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not talking about food at all. You know what I'm saying? I had this one guy like DM me. It's crazy because this one guy, he had to be like, profile pictures like he might have been like 70s or something like that. And he was like, man, I sure miss my mama's cooking. And I'm like, this ain't about food. You know what I'm saying? But the way I deliver it, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is like, I wanted people to understand that like my passion for what I'm saying in this moment has to match the emotion. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I want like that's one thing that I focus on all the time when I'm recording a record. It don't matter what type of record it is you have to execute that emotion because you could be saying nothing, but because the emotion is there, it's like that's what's gonna make a hit record go a long way.
Most definitely. Shout out to Yolanda Marshall from Bridge the Gap Promotion. What's going on with Yo Yo? But when it comes down to your music, you use a lot of wordplay. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And just like you was talking, lyrically, there was a lot of wordplay that was involved in certain songs. You
Definitely.
know, because that's an old school approach. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Being able to flip it and use different word plays to um, get your point across. Is um is that an art of yours that you have learned? You know what I'm saying? Coming up in the game, or over the years.
Definitely. So I would say like I said once again, when I first started out, I thought I was that. You know what I'm saying? And then I met one of my managers like Quincy Howard, like probably like 5 years ago. I met him out in LA. And it was crazy because he actually he heard my records, you know what I'm saying? We was in the studio, just met him, he heard my records. He's like, yo, you cool, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like we can do something, you know what I'm saying? Let's work. And I'm sitting here like I'm cool. Like in my head, I'm like, I'm fine. And I don't know what you're talking about cool, you know what I'm saying? But literally we instantly got to work, you know what I'm saying? And like in the beginning, it was like I was more so like, bro, you hating on me, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, bro, ain't no in a way you gonna tell me that this ain't a hit, but like he's a producer as well, you know what I'm saying? But he taught me more so like what you're doing is fire, but find different ways of saying it. You know what I'm saying? If we talking about sex, like let's not even say we talking about sex. Like we don't have to say that. You know what I'm saying? What's gonna make it unique is if we could say this in a way to where the people gonna know what we talking about without saying it. You know what I'm saying? And then being around like I've been to tons of writing camps, you know what I'm saying? I've been around a whole bunch of great writers, you know what I'm saying? It's like I've really studied the game. So it's like when you just really like watch what people are, you know what I'm saying, creating and watch how people work, you know what I'm saying? It's not really stealing if they giving you the game. So you know what I'm saying, you just gotta pay attention to the game that people give you because if you're really a student of the game, it's gonna come easy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm big on lyrics, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to try to find the best way to say this, or let's say this a way that that nobody else has said it. You know what I'm saying? All right, we've heard somebody say I love you 1,000 times. How can we say that without saying I love you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can eat
Yeah, exactly. For sure.
So now, 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 when it comes down to your future, what are some of the things that we can look forward to coming from Loverboy Yo? Well,
Well, next year I'm gonna be dropping at least 2 projects. It's crazy because you know what I'm saying. I actually been, you know what I'm saying, negotiating a deal like for the last, I say like 4 months. You know what I'm saying. So hopefully, before New Year's, this will be locked in, and then you know what I'm saying. When that's locked in, it's really gonna be go time. That's one of the main reasons that I haven't really dropped any more music yet because we've been waiting to lock this deal in, man. You know what I'm saying. So once this deal gets locked in, man, it's like next year. Definitely at least 2 projects, man. I'm talking about I'm really trying to do 4 because I got so much music, man. I just want to, you know what I'm saying, deliver it. I stay in the studio every night, you know what I'm saying? So it's like definitely a lot more music, a lot more visuals coming next year. Definitely gonna do the video for Favorite Eater as well as Cornbread Fed and just try to expand in this market, man, and hope, you know what I'm saying, I can reach the top.
most definitely look forward to that. Shout out to Stephanie Godchild for Real Life
Definitely.
Topics Podcast. going on with you. Now, have you ever sat down and wrote songs for other people since you write their?
Yeah, yeah. I've written for a lot of people, man. I've written for Chris Brown. I've written for Bryson Tiller. I just recently I got Tank's new single. He hasn't dropped yet because we had to wait for a feature clearance. But top of the year, Tank R&B singer Tank. I got his new single. Marcus Houston. Who else? Roddy Ricch. Like I don't wrote for a lot of people, man. You know what I'm saying? And, so but the thing about songwriting is like you can write for somebody, but that don't mean that this song finna come out right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like take it with Chris Brown. I got a couple with Chris Brown, but like Chris Brown records like 2,000-3,000 songs whenever he gets ready to do an album. So it's like even though he might have recorded three of mine, it's like I'm grateful, but no, we got to just cross our fingers and hope that it's gonna make the cut. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, with songwriting, you just kind of like left in the blind and hoping, and then one day you don't forgot about it, and the next thing you know, somebody calling like, "Yo, you remember that song?" Wait, and that's how that go. But yeah, I don't wrote for a lot of people, man. It's
Have
a
you ever
great
felt?
feeling too, but it's kind of like it'd be very exciting at first, but then when it comes to the actual business part and the weight, is kind of like, all right, once you find out they recorded it, it's like hell yeah. Now let's wait to see if they're gonna put it out.
Have you ever been on someone's writing team? Like been a part like at a writer's deal where you with a different a group of people and y'all, you know, what I'm saying in a room just writing different songs
Yeah, like
together.
a writing camp. Yeah, I've done a lot of those. I've done those for like Sony, APG. I've done it. I've done a couple different writing camps. I love the writing camps, man, because that's one of the ways I was able to actually enhance my writing because I'm able to be in a room with other writers that are just as skilled as me. But one of the things that I was saying is not actually stealing if somebody's giving you the game. So it's like the good thing about the writing camps is being able to be in those rooms and meeting other people that are just as creative as you that don't mind. All right, well, oh, you good at this? I bet I'm good at this, and let's bring that together. But at the same time, I'm watching how you did this because now that I seen what you did, it's just like, oh snap! Like last month I was just in the studio with a famous writer Rico Love, and I didn't even like he had already had the song written for who he was for the artist that we was working with. But I was able to actually sit there and just watch how he actually, vocal producers and tell them, what to do this and at the same reason ask questions as to why he did this, why he did that. And I was able to get a lot of game. So I'm one of the people that I really pay attention to, the people that are winning so that I could possibly get to that level, you know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. Now, can you tell me the difference in being a producer and a beat maker?
Yeah, that's an ongoing argument. um, I mean, to me, they both are collectively just important. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes people can make beats, but they can't produce records. You know what I'm saying? And when in the music industry, when you say technically producer, it means that you might be, like I said, you might be the beat maker, you might be the person that's making the beats, but at the same time, it's like a producer is someone that can actually bring this whole vision together, you know what I'm saying? Not just musically. You know what I'm saying? All right, you might be able to make that beat, but then can you find the right person to put the vocals on this beat to be able to make this a hit record? You know what I'm saying? Or like I said, all right, cool. This guy over here does great with guitar. This guy over here does great with bass. Let me call this guy for the piano. Let me get this guy to do the sax. Let me get this guy to do the backgrounds. It's like certain stuff. It's a lot of stuff that comes into being a producer, man. And it's like that's one reason why I don't normally say that I'm a producer because the first thing people think about is, oh, you make beats, and it's like, nah, it's a little bit more to producing than just making beats. You know what I'm saying? But to each his own. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, respect to everybody, even the loop makers, because I mean, I don't like to knock nobody down because whatever you did, even if you put a symbol in this record, everything played a part for this record to be able to be a hit. You know what I'm saying? So everybody deserves the equal respect.
Shout out to Rodney the Boss. What's going on with you,
Yeah,
bro?
yeah.
Now, can you tell me what's how essential is a vocal producer?
Bro. Vocal producers are vocal producers can save the world, man. Listen, I'm gonna tell you why. Um, you can write a record for someone. You can write a record for someone and send it to them. I mean, you ain't got to be in the studio. You send it to them, and all right, they feel like they can cut the record, and they cut the record, and they feel that they've done a great job. And in their opinion, they might they might be right in their opinion. But the thing is like if you don't have that person in there to guide you, um, through those notes to make sure that you're hitting those notes right. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have the person in there to guide you to make sure that you're delivering the emotion, if you don't have the person in there to just let you know, all right, now do this background or do this background, it's like that can be the main reason that this record isn't delivering the way it's supposed to because it wasn't recorded right. You know what I'm saying? So I always like with whoever I write records for, I love to be in the studio with them because even if you can't do the note that I did, okay, now let me help you come up with a note that's gonna be just as good. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people just they can't get it together. You know what I'm saying? They need somebody in there to tell them, all right, go softer on this note, all right, sing harder on this note. Use your chest voice, your head voice, like it's a lot, you know what I'm saying? And it's very important. Now you got some people that can just do it with no problem, like me. You know what I'm saying? I can go in the studio and I can do it. I don't need a vocal coach or a vocal producer. But when it comes down to people cutting my records a lot of times, yeah, they gotta have me there because I just need to make sure that this is sang right. And it's not a problem, you know what I'm saying? Beyonce got vocal producers, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that's there is there to help, you know what I'm saying? So it's never an issue if you need a vocal producer. It's just that this record got to be done the right way.
Well, that's what I was looking at. Shout out Adrian Fitton Fitter was good with you, and
With
we
Lady
started
Tucker, what's up?
Nation Fitton. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no doubt, Big Cuddy. Now, when you look at the business, and and talking about when I talk about business, not just the actual entertainment part, the actual paperwork. Um, how did you learn your different split sheets and mechanical rights and things of that nature? Do you have someone to look over the paperwork like an entertainment lawyer
For
or
sure.
something like that to help you out on your way
So
through your
so with me, to keep it all the way real, it's like even though I've been in this game 20 years, it's still so much that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I always advise people, for one, if you're serious, you should have a manager. You know what I'm saying? If you're serious with the music game, you definitely should have a manager. And in having a manager just shouldn't be somebody that you think like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make my brother a manager. Nah, because if your brother don't know the game, it's like y'all both going in blind. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody that really understands the game and knows a lot more than you. And the reason you need somebody that knows a lot more than you so that you won't make the wrong decisions. And I mean, my management team, I got Keita and I got Q. And between the both of them, you know what I'm saying, they know a lot way more than me. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I love about Q is Q don't Q in every situation that it is that I can learn, Q is gonna not just do it. He's gonna do it and talk me through it. You know what I'm saying? So that way it's like, okay, now for the next time I know. You know what I'm saying? And it's always important to just have somebody that knows more than you because you don't want to make the wrong decisions. And definitely, if you don't got a manager because you feel like you can manage your own stuff, then you definitely need to have an entertainment lawyer. Because I've seen so many people sign contracts just because they're happy about having a contract to sign, and then they end up signing their life away. You know what I'm saying? Or they find out later on that they just made the wrong mistake just because somebody said, "All right, we finna give you some money up front." You know what I'm saying? You got to know what else comes with that money of being up front. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, always best to, you know what I'm saying, if you're unsure, to get a second opinion. And even if you are sure, get a second opinion because
Right.
you just want to make sure you're sure.
How important is it for you to utilize the importance of time in practicing? Because most people, they forget that when you practice, you're supposed to be practicing as if you're actually doing a concert.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they just, some people are real laxical when they practice. But how important is it that you stress the fact that every time you go into a booth, it's real?
Yeah, practice makes perfect, man. And it's crazy because you can never get enough practice. Like It's crazy when you said practice. I instantly thought of Allen Iverson, like we talking about practice, but it's like nah. It's like AI was different. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta practice, man. You gotta practice nonstop, even down to you knowing the song and you know you're gonna go up there and kill it. Cool, but it's like the more you practice, the more comfortable you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to practice just because like the way that I record so many songs. I literally record all the time. So the way it is for me is like I don't sit down and actually write songs. You know what I'm saying? Like I freestyle songs on the mic. You know what I'm saying? So because I'm freestyling this song, by the time the song is finished, I don't know the song because I haven't sat with these words.
Right.
So it comes a lot to where it's like before I do a performance, I have to practice. You know, especially if I'm gonna be performing something that I don't listen to all the time. You know what I'm saying? I gotta practice because for one, I don't want to embarrass myself. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times it's like people get on that stage or people getting interviews or anything, and because they haven't really went over it, it's like they embarrass themselves because they don't want to take the time out to get better, which is kind of crazy to me because if this is what you want to do and you're serious about this and you want to get to the top, everybody that's at the top had to practice. You know what I'm saying? No matter in what field, everybody had to practice, man. You know what I'm saying? Practice makes perfect. Even if you in the shower, you know what I'm saying, walk around the house, cool, sing them songs, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, practice ain't just walking around the house singing that song. Practice is getting in front of that mirror, doing them dance steps, acting like you know what I'm saying, you talking to that audience, you know what I'm saying, to get to the next level, man. For sure.
Shout out to Too Smooth and Mr. Midnight's in the building.
What's good?
Definitely.
What's good?
Man. Now, what is some of your pre-show rituals that you do to prepare you for your show?
Say it one more time. My pre-show rituals for what?
But right before you go on stage, what are the things that you do before you go on to get you prepared?
Well, I got a few vocal exercises that I do, as well as I always drink tea with honey, and I pray, man. That's the biggest thing. I pray, cause I'm gonna tell you my my worst fear is getting on stage and cracking or falling, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real. If I fall, I'm gonna stay there. Like I ain't getting up. It's over. Show over with. But that's why I pray. And it's like honestly, I might pray like 3-4 times. Like I might say a group prayer with whoever with me. And then while I'm standing there waiting, I might say a prayer. They hand me the mic. I'm finna say another prayer. I'm always nervous, and that's what's crazy because I'm nervous as hell. You know what I'm saying? But once I hit the stage and I open my mouth, it's over with. And I think the nervousness is because for any artist, you know what I'm saying, you always want to get on stage and do your best. You know what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes you just hope that the crowd is going to accept you. You know what I'm saying? That's where the nervousness comes from. But then once I open my mouth, they always think I'm a rapper at first. So once I open my mouth, it's just like, oh shit. And then from there, it's like, all right, let's go. For sure.
No doubt. Shout out to Santavia Nicole in the building.
Hey,
What's
Shatavia,
good?
what up?
Now, you made this song Cornbread Fed. And let's
Yeah.
talk about that, man.
Yes, sir.
Put me on game about the Cornbread Fed.
Cornbread fed
What's
is
that?
that's exactly what it is, man. You know, cornbread fed got a couple different meanings. You know, cornbread fed one can mean that, you know, you from the South and you might be able to cook good. Cornbread fed can also mean that you a thick, beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And once again, I wanted to take the concept and kind of flip it on both ways. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? And it's going good, man. Cornbread fed is just it's one of those things. Once again, that's the thing about Southern Soul that is like I love over here. It's like because you can take a saying like being cornbread fed and you can turn it into a hit record. You know what I'm saying? Same way King George did Keep On Rolling. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's fire shit that you can just say. You know what I'm saying? If you from the South and you from the country, you'll understand. If you ain't, it's cool, but you still gonna like the vibes because the vibes be vibing.
No doubt. No doubt. Let's get it Cornbread Fed, man.
Yes, sir.
Get off in there.
That's that Louis soul.
Got a new little fine thing from around the way. that made me feel like high school. Keep a smile all on my face. My new little fine thing. About her I don't play. I'm addicted to her love and it ain't been 90 days. The best steak and gravy. I love her collard greens. Her yams my favorite. Turkey wings and stuffing. The way she cooked that thing. I'm gonna give her the world and even my last name. My baby cornbread fit. She's a country girl from the backwoods, third row bread. Her granny raised a cornbread fed. Got a whole lot of junk in the trunk, she done messed up my head. She's cornbread fed. I could tell she probably ain't been missing no meals. That's the way I like her. A thick, beautiful woman. Make all of them look bad and that's real. The best steak and gravy. I love her collard greens. Her yams my favorite. Turkey wings and stuffing. The way she cooked that thing. I'm gonna give her the world and even my last name. My baby cornbread fit. She's a country girl from the backwoods, third row bread. Her granny raised the cornbread fed. Got a whole lot of junk in the trunk, she done messed up my head. She's cornbread fed. This here ain't no jiffy. If you know the truth. Talking scratch with some cornmeal like granny used to do. From the box ain't a problem, but that just ain't for me. Cause ain't nothing like homemade cornbread fed. She's a country girl from the backwoods, third row bread. Her granny raised the cornbread fed. Got a whole lot of junk in the trunk, she done messed up my head. She's cornbread fed.
Man,
Yeah.
That's steak and gravy. Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about, though. It's the things that people can relate to. Like, it ain't always got to be that you. I mean, of course, you definitely want, you know what I'm saying, your spouse to definitely be like amazing on the eyes, but that ain't got to be all. You feel me? Like, because the way she whipped that steak, you got to think you come home from a long day at work and that steak and gravy right there, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like you know what it is. You feel me? That's really a luxury too, because it's a lot of women that can't cook. You know what I'm saying?
It's always a pleasure to get to both worlds when you watch food being made and when you watch the food that's being made looking good.
Exactly. Exactly. Like you stand back, like, look at my baby, man.
There you go. There you go.
For real.
yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Listen, ain't nothing like a good home cooked meal.
I
Those
swear.
who don't know, you know what I mean? Because I tell you, there's a lot of folks out there ain't getting no good meals.
Man, what?
You know what
Like
I'm
Biggie
saying?
say, you don't know, now you know.
They know. Listen. You been eating McDonald's all week, man. Next thing you know, you get over there and she got the yams, she got the turkey legs, she got, it's like, man, you don't even understand, baby.
Mhm. I ain't got time for that fast process.
I'm telling you.
Homegrown.
Facts. I need that tenderism.
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, fellas, man. I'm gonna go one more again. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go one more
Yeah.
for all those cornbread fans, all those who know how to get in the kitchen and whip it. You just don't
That's that really
baby.
so.
Got a new little fine thing from around the way that made me feel like high school. Keep a smile all on my face. My new little fine thing. About her I don't play. I'm addicted to her love and it ain't been 90 days. The best steak and gravy. I love her collard greens. Her yams my favorite. Turkey wings and stuffing. The way she cooked that thing. I'm gonna give her the world and even my last name. My baby cornbread fed. She's a country girl from the backwoods, third row bread. Her granny raised the cornbread fed. Got a whole lot of junk in the trunk, she done messed up my head. She's cornbread fed. I could tell she probably ain't been missing no meals. That's the way I like her. A thick, beautiful woman, make all of them look bad, and that's real. The best steak and gravy. I love her collard greens, her yams my favorite. Turkey wings and stuffing, the way she cooked that thing. I'm gonna give her the world and even my last name. My baby cornbread fed. She's a country girl from the backwoods, third row bread. Her granny raised the cornbread fed. Got a whole lot of junk in the trunk, she done messed up my head. She's cornbread fed. This here ain't no jiffy. If you know the truth. Talking scratch with some cornmeal like Granny used to do. From the box ain't a problem, but that just ain't for me. Cause ain't nothing like homemade cornbread fed. She's a country girl from the backwoods, third row bread. Her granny raised the cornbread fed. Got a whole lot of junk in the trunk, she done messed up my head. She's cornbread fed.
Man, listen, I tell you, I don't know which one of the songs I like the best.
Somebody had commented on one of my posts like, bro, you always think about food. You might as well make an album called Dinner's Ready. I'm like, you know what? It won't even like that, but it made sense. I'm like, Dinner's Ready might not be bad.
Might not be bad.
Might not be bad.
Bad idea, bro. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know which one of them songs. Because I can listen to both of them going back.
Play the first one again, man. Play the first one again.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
That's a good thing right there.
Definitely.
This goes out to your favorite eater.
That's
to your favorite eater.
Then it's to your favorite eater.
Peter, pumpkin eater.
I'm telling you.
We love to wake you every morning to refresh your energy. Then double back when it's nighttime. Your love's all I need. I don't care if you got a man. No. Bet he can't do what I can. He can't do it like me, baby. We love to lick you up, beat it down. I'm the type that always go the extra round. Any time of day, girl, I need it now. I ain't scared to drown. You should let me be. Your favorite eater, girl. I just wanna be 8 days a week. Your favorite eater, girl. If it remind me of summer, mama mac and cheese, I'ma clean the whole plate. I need seconds, please. Say grace before I eat it. Let me take a knee. First, I gotta thank God for the meal. You can sit on my face. I don't care if I can breathe. It's the way I wanna leave this place. And all that's left to say, give me a little taste. We love to lick you up, beat it down. I'm the type that always go the extra round. Any time of day, girl, I need it now. I ain't scared to drown. You should let me be. Your favorite eater, girl. I just
Appreciate that, Jay. Appreciate that.
Man, I'm telling you right now.
Listen, man. All I know is, man, when this album come out, man, I'm telling you, man, it's a lot of that going on, man. It's a lot of that going on.
Now, listening to Cornbread Fade and Favorite Eater, there's a lot of intimacy, you know what I'm saying, in the record. Is that your goal when it comes down to music, is to bring back intimacy between man and woman or spouse to spouse?
For sure. What I want to do is I want to bring back, definitely bring, I mean, I hate saying bring it back. The only reason I hate saying bring it back is because it's here. It's just, I think it's just not in the forefront. You know what I'm saying? So I'll say I definitely would want to bring it back to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people out here that's doing it outside of myself. You know what I'm saying? And it just gets overlooked. But definitely, I'm all about, you know what I'm saying, being a real man that loves real women. You know what I'm saying? Or, now I don't mean that in a way of being disrespectful to anybody, but in my life, you know what I'm saying, being somebody real that loves their spouse, you know what I'm saying, in a real way, and not being scared to admit it, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times these days, you know, everybody just want to, you know.
Something is breaking up.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, but it's like real choppy almost real choppy. And I hate for it to get to the end and then become like that. Now, when you and I hate to say, you know what I'm saying, bring it back, because like I said, you have the music that helps enhance it. I'll
Right.
put it that way. I think that's a better
Definitely.
phrase, a word to
Yep.
enhance the intimacy in a relationship.
Definitely.
You know.
I said keep it flowing.
For sure.
Yeah, keep it
flowing.
Because I don't think a lot of people get to see that nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody sees the other side of it, where it's like, all right, we always calling females the B word, or you know what I'm saying? It's just, I just want to fuck. You like, nah, like let's bring, you know what I'm saying, some real stuff over here. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, that's definitely what I'm trying to bring to the table. Everything is all real.
Now, I will say this: the wordplay is impeccable.
Thank you.
And the reason why I say it that way, because it makes a person think, and it takes those of us who come from the 80s and 90s, where you had to have conversational skills.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You couldn't just be out on the table and say this, that, and the third. You had
Right.
to have wordplay. You had to have conversation. You had to
Yep.
be able to speak in a fashion to be understood, but make it, you know. And this is one of those songs, two of those songs,
Thank you.
that takes me back to that period of time when it comes down to music. So I love that type of song.
I appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
It shows that you have a lyrical skill. That
Right.
you're definitely an artist. You're not just, you know, an entertainer. You're definitely an artist. And I appreciate that over here. You know what I mean?
For sure. I appreciate that, for sure.
Now, I know we coming to the end of the show.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying? I gotta play it one more time. You gotta play it one more time.
Hey, that's fine. Yeah.
Play it one more time. This is too short.
We'll let her wake you every morning to refresh your energy. Then double back when it's nighttime. Your love's all I need. I don't care if you got a man. No. Bet he can't do what I can. He can't do it like me, baby. We'll let it lick you up, beat it down. I'm the type that always go the extra round. Any time of day, girl, I need it now. I ain't scared to drown. You should let me be. Your favorite eater, girl. I just wanna be 8 days a week. cheese. I'ma clean the whole plate, I need seconds, please. Say grace before I eat it, let me take a knee. First I gotta thank God for the meal. You can sit on my face. I don't care if I can breathe. It's the way I wanna leave this place. And all that's left to say, give me a little taste. Will I lick you up, beat it down? I'm the type that always go the extra round. Any time of day, girl, I need it now. I ain't scared to drown, you should let me be. Your favorite eater, girl. I just wanna be 8 days a week. Your favorite eater, girl.
All right, man. All right, now I done got it out my system. I got it out my system.
Encore, man.
Hey, man, I got it out my system.
Appreciate you, Che. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Lady Shay. But we're coming to the end, Bo, and I want to let the people know how they can follow you on social media. Um, where they can the next time they can see you and how they can get booked for a show.
Okay.
Also, too, where they can get your music.
Okay. Excuse me. Everything with me is gonna be Loverboy Vo. You know what I'm saying? Simple, correct spelling, Loverboyvo. On all platforms, no matter what. Down from streaming to YouTube to Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever you got. Everything is Loverboy Vo. With me, like I said, soon, very soon. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully this week. This new deal situation that I'm actually going to have in play will be solidified, you know what I'm saying? So next year I'm popping out strong, you know what I'm saying? I'm starting top of the year, you know what I'm saying, all the way through. Just been taking a break trying to get this paperwork together, but once this paperwork together, it's on and popping, you know what I'm saying? So plan to see me all next year in every state and plan to hear the music all next year in every way, you know what I'm saying? We going up, definitely.
I want to thank you for coming on, man.
Thank y'all.
Like I said, I've been in touch with Keita, man. Much love, man. Shout out
For
to
sure,
Keita,
kid
man.
is shit.
Good place to put this together, man. Man, I appreciate you so much, Queen. And also, too, I want to thank those who have been watching on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, X. So, and then also to GC Radio for allowing us to stream to 132 countries as well as iHeart and then Spotify through GC Radio. Also Third Coast Society TV and 82.3 WPUSO out of Columbus, Ohio. Thank you for allowing us to be the morning show out there. Also, I want to thank Lady Shay Williams for all her support. I want to thank Miss Des, you know what I'm saying, for all her support. Those who have been rocking with Real 360 from day one. You know what I mean? Much love to y'all, man. We appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the love, man, and all the push because y'all inspire us. And also, too, make sure that y'all tune in tomorrow. Just like today's fire interview, tomorrow gonna be a fire interview. We got a double hitter with Al Lindsay and the one and only young guy. So make sure y'all
That's
turn up
hard.
and tune, you know what I'm saying, with us tomorrow because trust me, I just want to be your favorite. That's it. Big bro, let them know what it is.
Hold on, man. Let me get this last taste out. Let me clear my throat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for once again tuning in to Real360 with our special guest Loverboy Vo in the building. North Carolina, stand up. You got a jewel right here. You got a jewel, North Carolina. Definitely, definitely in the makings. Let's support this young man and get him out there like he needs to be, like he deserves, man. We definitely got to have you back, bro. Definitely got to have you back. So if there's anything that we can do for you, man, any given time, man, just let us know. You ain't got a home away from home. You got a home right here with us.
I got you. I appreciate that.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, K, I want you to know before we get out of here. I started off in Carolina, but I'm
Yeah.
finishing the week. I'm finishing the week. Where am I finishing the week
We
at,
going
K?
we going back to the SIP.
We're going back to the
Going
SIP,
back to
baby.
the
All right,
tip.
we
Check
going
it
back to the SIP. We going back to the SIP. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's been a long time. We gotta go back to the SIP. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm DJ KY Allah, aka Kato the Black Superhero. That's my brother, like none other. We talking about Mr. PhD. Who?
himself.
Yeah. Together, we are the dynamic duo of podcast, man. There's nobody else like us in the world. So we just know we are humble, but we also blessed, and we thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in. All right, y'all. Y'all maintain in the brain. We out it. Oh, hit him with the kick. TJT Money in the building. What it do, fam? What's
Keep
good?
Dre in
What's
here,
good? We
too.
see you. Keep Thomas.
Yes.
All right. Appreciate you. All right, y'all. We out of here, man. We got to get goats, man. We love y'all. We holler at y'all in the beginning, man. Peace and blessings be upon each and everybody.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we starting to come to the end of the show. Right now, I want to take the time out and thank our guests for coming on. Also, too, we want to make sure that y'all listening and subscribing, and tell a friend and keep sharing, because we're going to keep bringing y'all the real content. You know what I mean? So, DJ KY, my brother, take us up out of here, son. Peace.
I want to give a big shout out to the nation of gods and earth, to all the human families on the planet Earth. I say peace. But to our subscribers, those who continue to watch and listen to the show each and every time we come on, I give a big shout out of love, peace, and happiness. To be the man, woman, and child of the you and I verse. It's time for us to disperse. We bring the best, not the worst. We thank you once again for tuning in to the Real 360. Bring a friend to hit that like and subscribe. So